Hey guys, Fast Eddie goes to the Philippines. In today's video episode, we are going to hear about how I met my wife. Stay tuned. So, one of my subscribers asked how I met my wife, and so I thought I would answer that question here in a video. I actually met my wife in the Philippines. I was actually July of 2013. My girlfriend and we took a trip to the Philippines. She actually was planning on taking her son there for his high school graduation present, and uh, and then her father came along, her aunt came along, and her niece came along on the trip. And we spent 21 days in Cebu and Bohol. Did a lot of the tourist things, saw a lot of the tourist sites, the Magellan site, the Fort San Pedro, Independence Park, to the Buddhist temple there in Cebu. Went over to Bohol. We saw the Chocolate Hills, the Tarsier monkeys, the Lobok River cruise, the Bacalone Church, and Alano Beach. And my then girlfriend, her family was from her mother's side of her family was from Panglao, and so we spent a little time hanging out there, a couple of days hanging out in Polbush Lone, Panglao, and there was a spa there, a Luz Spa, and we actually got a massage at the spa after a day of snorkeling. And being out in the sun and everything, and it was nice. Good massage. First time I've ever had a massage. I've never been, one to go get a massage, but it was a nice, clean place, off the beaten path from the tourists. So that part of it was good, and it was a nice experience. So the next day we went snorkeling. Wind kicked up, so our plans to go out in the boat didn't quite happen. So we stayed close to shore. I think we may have been in a boat just a little bit to get out of the shallows to where the water drops off, and but for whatever reason, I had stepped on a sea urchin. I don't know if it was because when the boat came back in or whatever. I can't remember all those details of it, but I stepped on a sea urchin. And anyone who's done that and they know they can be painful, they have the spikes on them, as you can see in the picture I'm going to post here. And anyway, and I saw on the sign for the Luz spa that they did foot massage. Or I knew that they do foot massage, so we went in there early in the morning to get a foot massage. The next day it was, I believe. And they didn't have enough workers in there to give both me and my then girlfriend a massage, a foot massage. So they called back to the house. Now the Luz massage was a family business, and my current wife, Lolita, had just happened to be home from Dubai. She just started her vacation from Dubai. She was an OFW worker, which is very common in the Philippines. Philippines sends a lot of workers abroad throughout the world to perform tasks that other people won't perform in their countries. Um, and so I got Lolita rushed on down there and started giving me a foot massage. And so, anyways, we stayed in contact. We exchanged information. Facebook, very popular in the Philippines, probably the premier social media site, Facebook and Messenger. I'm not aware of anybody using Instagram or Twitter or any of those other things. But so I stayed in contact with Alita along with some other people that I met on this trip. Moved forward a couple months, and really things did not work out with me and my the girlfriend that I went to the Philippines with initially. So we had broken up, and I was chatting with Lolita, and I came back in February of 2014 to visit her. Came for about 10 days, met her family. We stayed down in Alano Beach, right off the beach, and nice place there. And we did the countryside tour again and kind of hung out with her family. And and then and we, constantly stayed in communication after I left and came back in August for 5 weeks. And that was when I proposed to her, and she agreed. And so then we started working on the K1 visa process for Lolita and her son Luke, and they arrived in the USA on June of 2015. So it took about approximately 8 months back then. This was pre-COVID, and I was able to get everything together. And I don't even remember all the details of it, but got everything together. And then we were married on July 11th of 2015. So we just celebrated our ninth year anniversary, and that is how I met my wife. Other guys have other stories, and there's no one right way to doing it, but that is how I did it. I was in the Philippines as a tourist. Wasn't looking for love, but sometimes life just happens. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the story. Thanks.